Alright folks, welcome back. In this video we'll be talking about market review for July 14, 2026. It is Tuesday. We had CPI news at 8:30. Look at that. Big push, and this was definitely tradable. Okay? And yeah, anyone could just go buy here and just easy, I have the levels here. So that was a nice buy. I didn't take it. I took the short right there, and then kept just like squaring off my positions. But before we jump into that, I want to show you some jokers again trying to thrash these concepts, and I'm gonna probably just do the opposite of what these guys are suggesting. Okay, so let's look into that. So this is the guy's video. Okay, so see what it has to say.
The fakest indicator you will keep losing money.
ICT.
Also 1 out of 10, too fake and it's not profitable in the long run.
Support and resistance.
3 out of 10, to be honest, is a vague term. There's no real support and resistance. You have to have a strategy.
MACD.
1 out of 10, too fake.
Order flow.
10 out of 10, one of the most advanced ideas ever.
SMC.
2 out of 10, a bit better than the RSI.
Anchored VWAP.
9 out of 10, could be so powerful using it with liquidity sweep.
Fibonacci.
5 out of 10, I use it for TP, but I don't use it for entry.
Volume profile.
10 out of 10, one of the most easiest and simple way of becoming profitable.
Price action.
7 out of 10, it's a good fundamental idea, but too fake for a strategy itself.
Where to learn that?
Just
Yeah, just follow you, brother. Don't follow the jokers, okay? Okay, so he thrashed ICTs, SMCs, and again, any joker who tells you that these are two different concepts, well, it's basically one thing, man. How many times I have to tell? These jokers don't even know that what is ICT, what is SMC. SMC the concepts, ICT is the guy. Okay, now he trashed the RSI, the MACD, which is fine. I get it, but again, he doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. And today I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. Okay, live. Okay, so let me open paper trading because I know you guys want to see me take a loss, and I'm gonna enter short just to prove the point here. Okay. Open up the RSI. The guy says it doesn't work. I can work with any concept. Okay, I don't like using RSI for the entry model, but it's oversold. Okay, I will need some confirmation to say I need like this is basically another confirmation, or this is the RSI divergence, which is a perfect setup for short. Okay, there's nothing ICT based right now. Okay, so we'll see how this works. Okay, there's a liquidity sweep. Okay, now again, I entered one MNQ, and just an example, if this is my stop loss 31, 2R for that would be somewhere around here. Okay, so that would be the 2R setup. Okay, so it's fine, I can take that setup, and again I can very much just hit that again, but just to show you, literally I can work with any concepts, and I literally just entered with no wait. As soon as I connected my broker, I went short there, just to prove you a point that I can look at the price action. So he trashed the price action 7 by 10. Price action is 10 by 10. ICT SMC concepts are also 10 by 10, and RSI MACD are also 10 by 10 if you know how to manage your risk, and if you know your psychology and when to enter, when to not enter. Even if this hits stop loss, it's fine. I can mitigate that in some trade I'll take next. But this was not planned. I saw the setup in a second that would make sense. Okay, and then I entered. Now, have I had two contracts? I would take a partial right there. Okay, so this would be my partial. If I get another opportunity, let it go in negative. It did. Another short right there. Okay, so this will be my setup. Again, I am on paper trading. I would love to show you in go check my videos. I've never traded paper before, and I've never shown you market replays and told you that I'm like legit or like trader or anything. I've always traded live using my live accounts. Go and check the videos. This is just to prove your point, because this is not the way I trade using these concepts. Okay, I'm not trading any indicators or retail concepts. I'm using my paper account because not I'm not looking to trade right now. Why? Biggest reason is we have PPI news tomorrow, and I am not gonna trade before tomorrow morning session. Okay, so I am holding my hands to trade at Asia, like today's Asia session, because I know this might go against me very easily. Like, look at that. This was a short setup for people thinking that, oh, relative equal highs taken, now it's going lower, and look what it did. It could just go very bad against me. But just to prove your point, this is what's happening. Okay, come back on that. All these jokers, they think they know what they're doing. Well, okay, relative equal lows over there. What did I ever tell you? Go back, check in the videos. Always plan your, if this is too big of a move, always plan your best exit at the first low hanging fruit there. Perfect. And then it went above, and then it went did where? Now Fibonacci again. He trashed the Fibonacci. I mean, this is why I say these guys are jokers, because what's the high? What's the low? Okay, right there. So if you have that, okay, where can you plan the entry? Well, what is this? 70.5 level. Anything above that is a premium that you can short. Where do you short? Find a freaking fair value gap there. Perfect. Stop loss above the high, or order block right there. Perfect. Okay, target 50%, 25%, whatever you want. 50% is good. Okay, so again, I just made a RSI sell signal, and look at the market. It's chopping around, but it's gonna be fine. Again, it's paper trade, dude. I don't do paper trade, so I have zero emotions at the moment, even if it was real. But it's just not my plan. If it was my part of my plan, I would not be recording the video, and I was not going to be juggling all this. I would be calmly looking at the trade. I'm going to enter. I would have entered right there. That's the level. Okay? And then I would be in profit already. And my first TP, because I do micro scalps, my first TP would be this. Second TP, this. Third TP, this. Stop loss somewhere above this. Okay, now let's yeah, I mean, these guys are jokers like crazy. I'm just like so pissed about these jokers. And I took longs around here, so I went long here, got out somewhere here, then it dumped back again. I wasn't looking at that, but I would go long here. Why? Well, I'll leave you to that, but think about these levels and think about the event horizon, and then you'll know the answer. Okay, then it went above, and then again, I'll tell you something. This is the London low. It took that, it started going lower. Anyone now will trash the ICD concept that it's gonna go lower because it's like accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But no, you are wrong. In this case, that won't work, because there is a news is the manipulation. Okay, that's not the manipulation. You manipulate and then you distribute. So this is the things you need to learn. And like, all these jokers have no idea that what are SMC concepts. Okay, smart money concepts. Okay, so anyway, you saw what we just did, and I'll let it play, and then I'll close the stream. Okay. All right, so we saw how easily we took our first partial, as I told you, and then we got stopped out at break even for the second contract, which is completely fine. But you saw how with the 1 by 10 so-called concepts, retail concepts, how you make money. Okay, I still made money on this. Okay, so don't take it as like you can't make money. That's what the point was, and even when I was not willing to trade by real money because I know the market could very well just go against me because of PPI news coming tomorrow. I'm holding my hands and forcing myself on paper trade to show you guys in these conditions it is still possible to trade no matter what. Okay, no matter what concept you take, you weave app, whatnot, everything works. Okay, all these jokers will try to convince you because they have a course for a specific method and they will try to sell you that. Check my YouTube channel. You won't find any courses. You won't find any affiliate links. No prop from joker shit. Okay, all that is for brokies. I don't need your money. I'm just here for fun. Okay, and to smoke these jokers. They're trying to make money out of you. You innocent people have no idea how these people are making money out of you, and they make you buy these prop firm accounts and use their links, their affiliate codes, and they make money out of it. And they don't trade really. They have zero profitability from trading. Okay, let me tell you that. So this was the market. Just to wrap up on that, I can give you a quick overview again. Market opened up 9:30, but before that 8:30 news manipulation, and then slowly coming lower there, then went across this first presented one, went lower. All these jokers were trying to go long, shit the bed. Now, like I told you, long here, inversion fair value gap, okay, up and then down back into this area right there. Okay, new week opening gap, went up slightly above, slightly just below that, and then short on this order block, came lower back into the first presented one, then went up again internal to external right there. Okay, went lower, and that's the end of the day. Okay, I wouldn't be interested in anything after 3:30 or yeah, probably 3:30. But yeah, this is a nice long too, but this is fine. So not much to trade honestly today. Hold your hands off. I made some decent amount of money, but I'm not looking to trade anything after 12 today. I did take one more trade once this pierced this and then went back above until there. That's it. That was my exit. I didn't take any of these trades. Okay, and I don't suggest you to. So just wait until tomorrow. You'll get nice. You can trade CPI. Everyone knows how to trade CPI. If you don't, comment me and I will post the strategy that everyone has been using. It's like a dummy way of making money, but then it's a little risky, but then it works like 90% of the time or 80% of the time, and then you make like decent amount. If you just have one MNQ, you probably make like about $150 or $200 easy, and then you can go straight boomerang, use RG boomerang model, and then go short here, target all these liquidity levels that where's the low? That, not that low, that. So from this high to this low to this high, that's your first target, that's your second target, that's your third target, again that's your fourth target. Okay, and then that's your terminus. So you make decent amount of money just in this. Okay, before even the market opens, you start making money. So this is it for this review. I hope you understood how to actually just make any concept work. Let me know if you want more like these. I can even use some, some funny MACD or moving averages, indicators, and show you how to make money using them, like WeVap. Like, they don't really make any sense. It's not the catalyst. The catalyst is something different. Okay, you need to understand these don't make the market move. these give you an indication. That's what they call indicator, how the market is behaving. But you see that in the price action. So price action is number one, okay? And SMC concepts help you do that. Indicators kind of help you do that, but they're not the catalyst behind it, okay? So until next video, okay, take care.